Do you ever feel like your life is just constant noise? A blur of notifications, deadlines, and endless tasks? You're not broken, you're overloaded. What if peace doesn't come from doing more, but from needing less? Take a step back. Really look at the chaos around you. Buzzing phones, dozens of tabs open, half-finished tasks, anxious thoughts piling up. This is modern life, fast, cluttered, and overstimulating. But is there another way to live? Let's rewind 2,300 years. Epicurus, a Greek philosopher, lived in a world full of chaos too, plagues, wars, political unrest. But instead of retreating from life, he built a quiet garden where people came together to live wisely, freely, and joyfully. Epicurus believed happiness wasn't about wealth or fame, but about ataraxia, a calm, unshaken mind. Not a mystical state, but something deeply practical. Freedom from fear, simplicity in what we want, peace that starts within. The idea of ataraxia had a long history. It appeared in earlier Greek thought, especially with Pyrrhonists and Stoics. But Epicurus made it a centerpiece of his philosophy. He argued that we suffer not because of the world, but because of our mistaken beliefs about what happiness truly requires. Epicurus divided desires into three types: natural and necessary desires, such as food and shelter; natural but unnecessary desires, such as fancy clothes; and neither natural nor necessary desires, such as fame and status. Let's bring this into your world and see if Epicurus' simple classification of desires can help you cut through overwhelm, ease financial stress, and finally reclaim peace in your daily life. Financial stress. Do you ever feel like financial stress is a constant shadow in your life? No matter how much you save or earn, peace of mind seems just out of reach. You wonder if you'll ever truly feel secure or enough. Epicurus lived simply, eating bread, water, an occasional piece of cheese. Yet he often wrote that he was richer than kings, not because of wealth, but because he needed so little. That's a powerful lesson for financial stress. He warned, "Nothing is enough for the person to whom enough is too little." Or as he wrote in his letter to Minimalism, "If you wish to be rich, do not add to your money, but subtract from your desires." When financial stress fades, true wealth isn't abundance, it's sufficiency. FOMO. Do you ever scroll through social media feeling like everyone else is living better? FOMO, the fear of missing out, can hit hard. Comparison fuels FOMO, stealing your joy and making you ask, why not me? When FOMO and comparison take hold, you chase empty desires, things wanted only because others have them. Epicurus warned that these desires are traps, keeping you restless and never truly satisfied. Epicurus' advice for overcoming FOMO was to ask yourself, do I really want this, or am I just afraid of missing out? When you let go of chasing what others have, you make space for joy. Real joy, quiet, unforced, shared with a friend under the open sky. That's freedom from FOMO. Overwhelm. Do you wake up feeling overwhelmed before your day even begins? Overwhelm often starts the moment you open your eyes. Meetings, emails, phone calls, your day snowballs before you've even had coffee. Epicurus would see your overwhelm and ask gently, what are you chasing after? Are you busy with purpose or trapped in habits that are draining you? What if you paused and asked, which of these tasks truly matter? Just imagine 3 meaningful life things to focus on. Anxiety. Do you ever stay awake at night, trapped in anxiety about the future? Your mind races with quiet fears about money, failure, aging, or death. These thoughts don't scream. They whisper when everything else falls silent. Epicurus believed that anxiety about the future doesn't come from reality itself, but from our imagination. He especially challenged our fear of death. When we exist, death is not. When death comes, we no longer exist. So why fear what we'll never experience? Loneliness. Do you ever feel lonely, even in a crowded room? You scroll for hours, watching faces and updates, but still feel unseen. It's kind of loneliness. Surrounded yet disconnected is one of the deepest pains of modern life. Epicurus saw loneliness as a problem of disconnection from true companionship. His solution was the garden, a small, peaceful community where people shared meals, laughter, and daily life. Imagine replacing digital noise with real presence. That's how the garden healed loneliness. Financial stress, FOMO, anxiety, overwhelm, loneliness, they all grow from wanting too much or fearing too deeply. Epicurus' solution was to simply prune what doesn't serve you. Keep only what truly nourishes your body and soul. That's the path to ataraxia. Ataraxia, the state of a clear, undisturbed mind, is not some mystical ideal. It's a practical calm your overstimulated brain has been silently craving all along. So now, imagine your own garden. What would it look like? A quiet walk in nature? A simple daily routine? A single room where you can feel completely at ease and free? What small changes can you make today to start cultivating your garden and invite ataraxia into your life? If this resonated with you, take a moment to hit like and subscribe. And it helps us grow this space, and it brings more timeless ideas to people feeling lost in modern chaos. Let's keep exploring ancient wisdom, one peaceful step at a time.